friends, welcome to Aishusdiy. Today we will see how to make this cute herringbone weave earrings. It's in purple and orange color. I have here 24 gauge wire in a gold tone. So I'm going to take about say a foot and 2 inches long, just to make sure I have enough wire. So 14 inches long of wire. So that's how much I took. And now what I'm going to do is about say an inch and a half or so, I just make a bend and then make some wire wraps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you don't overlap the wire wrap because it's a lot is going to come over there. But it doesn't have to be pretty, it will be hidden. It won't be visible outside. So the distance is the one which we need to be making sure it's correct. So there is gap between my wire wraps, but that's okay. This is going to be covered, and I think this height should be good enough. Let me just compare with the other one, just so that it's actually a little bit too much. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to unravel some. That should be good enough. So, oops, I cut the wrong wire. Sometimes it happens. Four, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then I'm going to check with the other earrings that I made how long I need the wraps to be. I think I need a little bit more, just 2 or so. That's more than enough. So 1 and 2. So now I'll go ahead and snip this tail off and not the main thing off, like how I did last time. Okay, now I add my purple bead. This bead I got from Sam's Bead Box. The orange I'm using it from my stash. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to once again check the height, because I don't want this to be completely, see this, it's a little bit long, so I just squish it because there's a gap. Just want to make sure that, yeah, that's good enough. So here is a tail which I left to not tuck it in. There we go. So now that that's ready, so see this, you can also measure it if you want to. I would say it's about 1/8 of a centimeter, and I would just leave the same gap, I mean 1/8 of a centimeter, which will be right here. So over there I'll hold my round nose pliers, bend the wire. Okay, this much should be good enough. Take it and then make a loop. So you can measure this space. If it is a little bit long, make sure you fix it right now. And then go ahead and wrap it. It doesn't have to be a pretty wrap, it's going to be covered. And once you reach the bead, straighten this loop. Now decide which one is going to be the front, which is this right here for me. So I take my wire, okay, cover this bead right next to the bead, circle it one time, come back to the other side, circle the bead like that, and then make sure your wire wrap is on top of the previous wrap and take it around once and then go back. So it's a herringbone weave. So you go back and then go on top of the previous wrap, then come back to the side, then go on top of the previous wrap and come back to the side, and then wrap it once, come back, wrap it again and come back, wrap it again. So you're going to go back and forth like this until you reach the top of the loop. I am also checking how many weaves did I do here. I did 4, which is 1 2 3 4. Okay, there we go, all done. So now come back here and then wire wrap it once and then you're done. Snip off the wire, tuck the tail in, make sure your wire has been proper like that. Adjust the loop if you want to, the bottom loop and the top loop, and then we have our component ready. Now I have leftover wire and this is about say about 4 inches. Okay, take my rounder, 6 by 4 millimeter rounder, and then I put it inside just like so. Okay, leave about an inch or so. Bring this wire from the bottom, go on top of your rounder and then wrap it around. Make sure this wrap is right next to the bead, right? It's just close, and then keep wrapping. If you want to hold this, you can hold it with your pliers. Just like so, and then wrap it. I am just wrapping on top as if I am forming a coil because I want to give it like a pumpkin effect. That's why I'm doing it. Normally when you do a couple of wraps you will snip it off, but I just want to make like a pumpkin effect. So I'm just decorating the top of the bead. The roundel is like a pumpkin, as you can see. That's what I did in my sample, the other one here. So this much wrap is enough. So I'm just going to snip it off here. Make sure I don't snip the wrong wire off. Cut it and then tuck it in just like so. Then take your round nose pliers and keep it on top and then make a loop. Before closing the wire wrap loop, make sure to add it to your finding right here. And then wire wrap it a couple of times. Then snip it off. Make sure to tuck in the tail. And then I have here some ear wires. These are French ear wires. You can use any ear wire you have available. And I happen to have these. And this one, the color matches to the gold tone color matches to my wire, so I chose this. Then I add this. So the herringbone weave can be done for a round bead, and this is for an oval bead. I hope you guys like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon for notification. I do upload videos almost every day. It comes around 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.